All right. I'm back. I'm trying to get this scene set up too. I want to make like a good just chatting scene. So that's what I'm going to do starting off in this stream. There we go. I just have to pull it up on my phone to get a better view here. What's up, Dawson? How you doing, man? What's up, Gametown? Transform. Center horizontally. I think that looks good. I think that looks good. I wouldn't be against doing like some just chatting streams and shit on here. But I think the scene actually looks pretty good. The chat box lines up like perfectly too. I like having my scenes like that to where like the chat box down at the bottom isn't like in the way of my like webcam and shit. That's why I had that little picture down there. What's up, Walkman? I did a stop motion a second ago. What's a stop motion? What do you guys got going on though? How you guys doing? Maybe I'll start this stream off with like just chatting, cause like, dude, I don't really know what I want to play right now. I don't really know what I want to play right now. You know? Maybe I should like not always like force myself to play a game when I go live. You know? It's just easier to do when I got people in chat, you know? Studying, you know how it is. I do know how it is, dude. I've been reading this book. And it's really good. It's really good. I like it. I like it. I'd be down to like read on stream too. Honestly, I really should. I'd be down to read on stream. But I don't know if people would want to listen, you know? There are people out there who would, don't get me wrong. It's just a matter of like them finding the stream, you know what I mean? Hunger Games? No, I read like non-fiction stuff. I wouldn't consider it like, because like when I hear the term self-improvement these days, I don't think it's like real like actual beneficial self-improvement. It's like external self-improvement, and I'm more focused on like internal self-improvement, because the internal self-improvement is what reflects the external. Like it all starts internally, it all starts within. Like there's a lot of people who like teach and explain that like it's the external that matters, not realizing that like the internal is a direct reflection of the external, you know? Like, yeah, you could go to the gym every day, but you like might still like feel like shit. I don't know. Nothing against going to the gym or anything, but you know, just more focused on the internal. If you worry about other people, you become depressed. For real, I think if you like seek validation from people, what's up, Brady? I think if you seek like validation from people, this is something that I learned like recently too, and this goes into like what I've been studying. It's like, dude, this guy's channel that I found is like really fucking good. It's like really good. He explains on how like people are afraid of how what's a good way to explain this? People are afraid of how people perceive them, but how people perceive them is directly correlated to how you perceive yourself and how your self-concept is. Like whatever state that you're in, people are going to reflect that state. So if you don't, I don't know if that makes sense. Because like this gets into Neville a little bit. It's like whatever state you're in dictates how people interact with you. Like it completely whatever. Because from the state that you're in, you create states in other people that affect how they view you. I don't know if that makes any sense. I'm gonna answer that question in a second. What's up, CC? But no, like, does that make sense? Cause like because Neville talks about how everyone's in a state, whether you're in a good state or a bad state, you're in a state of consciousness, and the state of consciousness that you are in directly affects how people interact with you and how people view you. And if you don't like how people are interacting with you and viewing you, it's probably because of the state that you're in. And in order for the exterior way that people interact with you and like act towards you to change, you have to change your state. Like it makes so much sense. Honestly, just follow God and you'll be fine. I say seek the kingdom of heaven, which is within. The kingdom of heaven is within. There is hope even when your brain tells you there isn't. There is. Hey bro, serious question. Is it gay to find femboys and ladyboys hot? Yeah, probably. Fuck. The reverse is true as well. How people view themselves is also how they view people. Exactly, dude. Because your opinion, that's a very great point. The way that you view others directly comes from how you view yourself. Like your opinion of others directly comes from how you view yourself and how you are or what state you are in. This is actually like some of this, like this exact thing that I'm talking about, I learned in this video called Reason My Bondage by Edward Art. It's really good. It's really good. Glad I could make you laugh, bro. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's some funny shit. But yeah. Which is why people that are mentally distraught are typically aggressive or insecure. Thank you for subscribing, dude. What's up, John Shields? How you guys doing? Now, it isn't gay to be attracted to Dolph from Murder Drones. Yeah, I still don't know who that is. But chilling, chatting. I normally don't start off the streams like this, but like, dude, I don't really know what game I want to play, so I'm just gonna like sit here and chat, and hopefully people in the chat or people who are watching decide to chat too. Because like anything that I'm saying, people can feel free to like type whatever they want. Like this is one of the reasons I like streaming, is like interacting, you know. But yeah, whatever state you're in, and you can change your state. Like you can change your state. Just as easy as you can be in a bad state of consciousness, you can just as easy change that. Should I look up who this is? Hold up. Let me see. So everyone excited about GTA 6? Yeah, dude, I think it'll be good. I was actually talking about that during another stream, but I wonder how it's gonna be when it releases, dude. And I don't know, I might have to go out and get a PS5 or an Xbox to play it. But I wonder how it's gonna be when it releases, like when it comes to like bugs and crashes and overheating or just the frame rate. Because like, dude, I don't want to I don't want to play a game at 30 FPS. Like, say whatever you want, dude. I'm not trying to play a game at 30 FPS, bro. I don't. I just don't. They can't say they rushed it. Yeah, for sure. for sure. They definitely have been taking their time on it. Definitely been taking their time on it. Nah, I like my Windows slideshow. Nah, dude. Cause, dude, like, I've been playing on PC for a while now, and I have a 180 hertz monitor. And, like, whenever I play a game, the frame rate's unlocked. So, like, dude, everything is just buttery smooth. Like, when you play on, like, an uncapped frame rate on a monitor that can, like, get up to 180 hertz, like, you can see the difference. Like, if I were to change the refresh rate on my monitor right now and start moving my mouse cursor around, I would visibly see the difference. So, like, going back and playing a game on, like, the PS3 or something, which most of them were, like, at 30 frames, it's so, like, it's like once you see it, you can't unsee it. That's kind of how it is. Once you see it, you can't unsee it. And it's just like, dude, it's not the same. It's not as satisfying. Your older sister's getting married in October? Hell yeah, dude. Good shit. Good shit. I hope they have a happy future, for real. Marriage is a good thing. Marriage is a good thing, for real. I'd like to get married in the future too, but just gotta find someone that I'm willing to lock in with. Boomers will say otherwise. Yeah, I mean, shit, dude. I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't really know what to say. Maybe they fucking married the wrong one. I don't know. I don't know, honestly. Why do you think boomers would say otherwise? Boomers ruined the damn planet. Why do you think boomer marriages tend to not always be very, like... Because they're old? Oh, shit. Oh. I mean, there's, like, happy old couples out there. Like, dude, it's always satisfying when I'm out in public and I see, like an elderly couple who are, like, together, you know? And they don't seem like they hate each other. That's always a nice thing to see, dude. Is that the same for you guys? Like, that type of shit makes my heart happy, you know? It's just like, oh, damn. Look at them. They grew old together and now look at them. You love to see it. You love to see it. My grandma and grandpa were extremely happy in their marriage. That's good. I blame the boomers for everything. One of the one boomer thing that grinds my gears is, like, when you'll have, like, boomer ass, like, blue collar workers who think they're like superior to you because they decide to, like, slave away in a, like, back-breaking job, and they think it makes them, like, more of a man or more superior to you, and they, like, look down on you. Like, you got soft hands, boy. I worked 10 hours today pouring concrete. Like, I don't give a fuck if you spent 10 hours today pouring concrete, dude. Like, there's a 22-year-old who made what you make in a year in a week. And you're like, I'm supposed to be impressed at the fact that this is what you chose to do. And, like, don't get me wrong. Nothing against that. Like, we need people to do that. And I think that they, like, probably should be getting maybe paid more and treated better. But it's like, buddy, I'm not gonna sit here and, like, look up to you and, like, admire you just because you decided to sign your life away doing, like, back-breaking labor and, like, settling for less when You know, that's how I see it. Is your dad like that at all? No. I just mean like they're boomers that are like that. That's crazy, Game Time. Well, hey man, I hope you have a good rest of your night. Goodbye, Russian person. I'm just gonna make my webcam a little bit bigger. This is a good like just chatting scene that I made here. Fuck work. I mean, I personally don't really have anything against like working. It's just like the thing that I don't like is willingly like signing your life over, doing something that you don't want to do and just settling for it and thinking that you have to because everyone else is. Like, dude, there's been places where I've worked to where like it's like I'll look around and just be like, damn, like this probably is not what you guys want to be doing. And like you guys have the ability to like really pursue what you want to do and like make it happen. Or like become the version of yourself that you want to be. But instead people are just like choosing to settle for less, you know? I don't want to settle for less in life. I miss the American dream, a stable economy where I can buy a house at a stable price and provide easily for my family, even as a grocery store manager. I wouldn't have a job if it weren't for weed. Do you grow or something? Are you a grower? I quit smoking back in January. That was one of the things that I decided I needed to quit. But and this kind of goes into something that I was talking about at the beginning of this stream too. It's like consciousness and who and what you are conscious of being, and like consciously telling yourself and believing to be true about yourself directly dictates like the events of your life, dude. Welcome back, Game Town. Like, I don't even think when it comes to people like getting the career or like let's say that somebody wants to, I don't know, whatever example. In order to get that, you probably have to change how you are on the inside to the version of yourself that has that. Like if you're like homeless, and this is just an example, if you're like homeless and you want to like, I don't know, this is just a random example, like own a company or something, you won't be able to do that from that homeless state of consciousness. You would have to like change that state, because from consciousness everything comes. Like from consciousness everything comes. Everything. Like that's the center point. That's where the change has to happen. That's something that I've learned recently. That's where the change has to happen. The consciousness. Your concept of yourself. How you actually view yourself. The beliefs that you carry about yourself. You know? You can be unhappy with how you look and destroy the mirror, but destroying the mirror isn't gonna help. You have to go to the cause. No, I work for pit money rather than. That's rich fat people shit. Also, make sure you guys drop a like. Make sure you guys drop a like. Yeah, what's the Russian dream? What's pit money? What does that like? What does that mean? Dude, I'm getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. Specifically this stuff back here. I need a little trim. That's what I was gonna say earlier too. I don't really have anything against working. It's just like, are you working to get somewhere else? Like, if you're just like mindlessly like committing yourself to a company and like unconsciously choosing to be stuck there forever, I would say that's not a good thing. But if you're like working somewhere to save up some money to like go and do something with it, or like try something else, I would say that's a good thing, you know? You just fuck, you just clock in and hide, and you just sit in the bathroom or some shit and threaten to go to the union if they get on your ass. Like what? Like what? No judgment, dude, but like, is that actually what you do? Like shit cracks me up. Buddy clocks into work and just goes and fucking hides in the back rooms. You can watch Spider-Man in Russia through like private screenings, I think. That's what I read online. Dude, the new Spider-Man movie was really good. That shit was really good. I was impressed. I gotta get that on DVD when it comes out. Add it to my Spider-Man DVD collection. I got all of them. Now, I mean, I don't have all of them right now, but when it comes out on DVD, then I'll have all of them. No, that's funny though. Cause like the way I am at work, it's like I always want to be doing something work related just to pass the time. If I'm doing nothing, then it just drags along and it just makes the day go by worse. Or not worse, but just slower. I got fired twice already, but they need people so bad they just hired me back. So you just have this place in the palm of your hand then, huh? Power of the sun in the palm of my hand. I'm just kidding. There's a Spider-Man reference there. A lot of places are hurting. Yeah, I mean, I hear there's a lot of jobs out there. I mean, it probably depends on the area that you live in too, but like I kind of live out in the country where I'm at, but I know if I were in a big city, it wouldn't be as hard to find a job. But what's up, Demi Bum? How you doing, man? How's your night going? What time is it where you guys are at? It's like 9:23 for me right now, Central Time. I play on my phone. I'd probably just listen to like books, or I'd go like read a book. That's just me though. What do you play on your phone? Do you play Clash? You play Clash of Clans, Clash Royale, Call of Duty Mobile? That's kind of funny. They fired you twice. They're like, "Ah, we need the help. You can come back." Angry Birds, damn, that's a classic. Angry Birds, when did that come out? (2009) That's crazy. Does not seem like it came out that long ago. Wow. 4-H? What is that? Is that like farming? I don't know why I think that's farming. It's not a standalone school, but rather a nationwide youth development organization providing hands-on learning. Oh. Sounds more beneficial than just going to a default public school, I guess. And I'm saying that as like a hands-on learner. My manager's all like, you're saying it's a global summer camp other thingy. Interesting. I mean, shit, if they're actually teaching people skills and like providing them with like actually teaching them how to do things hands-on, I feel like that's probably more beneficial than like just throwing them in a public school and throwing them in a classroom and teaching them shit that they're not going to use. Like, dude, since I've graduated, no place that I've applied to has asked to see my diploma. And maybe like that just is because of the jobs that I've applied to, but nobody fucking asked to see my diploma. Maybe there'll be a question that asks, like, have you graduated high school? And you can just say yes. But, like, actually showing someone my diploma? Never. Nobody's ever asked. And, like, how many things from, like, high school have I been using in my daily life? Not many. Not many. I don't use the math. I don't use the algebra. I would say I use everything up until, like, elementary school, 5th grade, like learning how to read, write, count, do basic math. It sounds like a good camp, honestly. Start the morning off at 60%, and every time they give me shit to do, I go 10% less. You sound like a great employee, dude. I'd love to hire you, man. Oh, fuck. How old are you, if you don't mind me asking? Like, how old are you? I'm actually curious. If I got kids, I'd want to be able to homeschool them. No, John Shields. I'm curious as to how old John Shields is. Like, your profile picture is like, it's like too small for me to guess. What if I just like pulled up your YouTube profile? $38. Okay, that I can see it. I mean, you look bad for 48. Shit. Hope that doesn't sound fucking weird or anything, but alright, I'm back. I was washing some clothes and getting the fit ready for tomorrow. Hell yeah, dude. My fits are normally just black. I actually should get some new t-shirts soon. Like, I have no problem like buying books and shit, but when it comes to clothes, I just kind of like next week. But like, dude, I probably have like 15, 20 black, like just plain black t-shirts, just Gildan t-shirts, and then, but I want to get some more like graphic shirts, some metallic. I got a couple Metallica shirts I want to get, a couple Megadeth shirts. I should get a Spider-Man shirt too. Man, I just want to exist outside the noise of normal life. I want to go weird places and try weird foods. I want to go on adventures no one believes you went on. You can. You can. When you're my age, you only wear the shit people get you at Christmas. Yeah, I don't know. I like just getting clothes myself because, like, I know what I want to wear. And like, I'll accept a gift from somebody, like if it's a clothing related, but I'm not gonna wear something that someone gifted me just because they gifted it to me if I don't like actually like it. Like if it's not drip, if it's not tough, then I don't want to wear that shit. Can you look at the Discord? Yeah, I can look at the Discord. Wake up, work, watch Goy slop, and sleep is a slow death. Yeah, it sounds a fucking miserable death. I don't want to do that shit either. Fuck no. And I think it's completely up to the individual whether they do that or not. It's a choice to do that and a choice to not do that. And it can be a conscious choice or an unconscious choice. Default program, it's basically programming. Everyone's programmed. It's just up to you on whether you dictate your programming or not. Like everyone is programmed. Or like, for example, everybody lives according to a philosophy. But what matters is if you chose that philosophy consciously. Like you actually like chose that for yourself, or if that was imposed upon you and you just are stuck in it. And I think a majority of people are living by one that they didn't choose for themselves. It was just imposed upon them, and that's all they know. And that won't change unless they realize that and like decide to change it. Black pants are valid. Black pants are valid. Thank you for the likes, by the way. Make sure you guys drop a like if you're enjoying. I'll tell people not to get me clothes because I'm a men's 30, 34. Because I'm for jeans, dude. The only place I can find jeans in my actual size are Amazon, dude. I'm like a 32 waist, like 28 length. Oh, you want me to look at the Discord? Yeah. Hold on, give me 1 second here. You got some tiny legs? Shit. I'm like 5'8". I'm like 5'8", dude. That's a valid fit. I mean, it's not my type of fit, but I mean, shit, that's valid. That's like the type of shit people wear in my area a lot. I just wear all black. I'm not like emo or anything, dude. Like, I'm not like emo or fucking like goth. I just like wearing black. Like, dude. Like the shit, it just looks tough. It just looks tough. 32 waist, what length? And like when I go by length on jeans too, like dude, if I wear like a 32-30, like 30 length, they get way too baggy around like the thigh area because like they're just too long. Like I have jeans like that because there's like when I went to go buy jeans like I don't know, a few months ago, 4 months ago, 5 months ago, after I dropped a bunch of weight, the only leg length, like the shortest one I could find was 30. And I just got them, but there's a specific pair of jeans that I got from Amazon that actually fit really well. They actually fit really well. $32. How tall are you? I'm like 5'9" with my Timbs on though, type shit. Once I put my Timbs on, then you know, gives me a little boost in the height. I've been wearing my Timbs very often though. Sounds good, Game Town. You have a good night, man. You'll be back. You'll be back. I give it like 10-15 minutes. It's the country because I'm deep south. Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. People that say I only buy American at Walmart are lying. Like, what do you mean I only buy American? What does that mean? 5'10", 5'11". I don't know. I haven't measured myself in forever. That's valid. Dude, did you hear the story, like the story of the guy who like used the law of assumption to like grow like past 6 foot? That was crazy. Dude literally manifested himself getting taller. That's crazy. I don't know how long it took him. I think he said it took him like a couple years or something. Like this was all after he hit his growth spurt. I could pull up that post actually. I actually do want to pull that up. Hold up. Dude, he might have. I mean, it's definitely possible. Amazon the best place to buy clothes? You think so? How I grew from 5'10" to 6'3" by using the law in 2 years. This is it. It says, sorry for the dirty wall. Like he posted a picture of his wall where he's been measuring himself for the past like 2 years. It's been a long time since I've seen a hype post in the sub, so I thought I'd share this. This is unbelievable, and I don't know how I did the so-called impossible, but it started in late 2023 when I got the urge that I wanted to be taller. I was the type of guy who rapidly grew until I was 14, 15, until I was like 5'9", which is considered very average. And by 16, I thought I had reached my final height. And around that time, I discovered there was something like law of attraction and subliminals. I listened for all other things and occasionally for height, and it didn't work at all, of course. I actually didn't understand the law and was manifesting from lack all the time. Thinking that listening and affirming would give me the results even in a desperate negative mindset instead of being in the state that I actually have it right now. It's funny he mentions that because that's also part of the reason why I choose to like not really get into like law of attraction and subliminals, because there's definitely a big difference between the law of assumption and the law of attraction and like mindlessly using subliminals and shit. But manifestation, to get it fully, wasn't so easy for me since I've always been an overthinker and I always tend to ask and want to know about the how, which is a great thing for maybe other things, but not for manifestation. It tends to do the opposite in many ways. So by the time I was 19, I was maybe just an inch taller. 5'10", which basically was the same thing as 5'9". And I didn't care. The 1 year and a half, I had listened to, hold on. The 1 year and a half I had listened to was a waste. I thought, as in mid-2025 a year ago, I discovered that Neville's subreddit somehow, as I was fortunate to start using Reddit. I started to read and get the grasp of what SATS is, the idea of detachment and the actual piece I overlooked all the time. Manifesting not from lack, but as if it's there and it's normal. I'll reply to that in like 1 second. I manifested many small things, but I didn't care, that I just didn't care about, and I lived in stress about this technique not working. It was clear I'd put this on a pedestal and it had become an important thing to me, and my brain was just focused on it. I'm like halfway into it. Finally, I just gave up and let go in a way. But Now my dad, 5'9", looked up at me slightly, which made me feel weird since we were practically eye to eye for so many years. But I wanted to get actually tall, something like 6'2" or 6'4" for my own liking. Since I had just given up my mind, I'd calmed down, and since then, I just assume I'm 6'3". Every time I felt denied in the 3D, I just said screw it, I'm 6'3". A few months passed as I kept saying it in my mind, feeling myself to be tall, and I kid you not, I got to 6 foot in a matter of like maybe a week. My friends started to look shorter, and I stopped treating height like it's a difficult thing, and I just felt genuinely like, yeah, I'm 6'3", and it's done. Now it became effortless for me to claim it, and it didn't give me a wave of doubt when I said it in my head. Lately, I started to feel much taller as the people I knew genuinely felt short now for me. And then just yesterday, I measured after like 2 weeks of measuring 6'1", with the feeling I revised that it was 6'3". And yesterday I measured 6 foot 2.5, which is basically 6'3". It felt incredible, but also quite normal. Like, yeah, it's normal, right? I'm grateful I found Neville Goddard, and thank you for reading this. Edit. Guys who are saying it was just a late growth spurt. From 16 to 19, I was just 5'10". I hadn't grown even an inch, and basically thought I was done growing when I wasn't manifesting with belief, and thought there's no way I'm growing more. I was struggling with grasping the law, but I discovered and slowly understood Neville at 19. Only after that, I've grown to 6'3". Initially, I got to 6'1" from 5'11" first, then after revision, I measured myself at 6'3". Crazy. I'm not really in a Black Ops Zombies kind of mood, I'll be honest. I will be honest. I want to do a live stream from my phone. But no, this is a good stream. I didn't even do any gaming. I should do more of these. Dude. Like, who says that I need to play a video game if I go live? Yeah, I'm gonna start doing more of these. More just chatting streams on the way. But I think I'm gonna end this one here for the night. Might go live again, maybe? I don't like saying maybes, honestly. I don't like saying maybes. Subscribe and hit the notification bell, because it'll notify you when I do go live. But I'm live like every day at like 8:30. And also join the Discord server. That's on my profile too. You can get that in like the about section. I don't think that it'll let anybody click the link through the chat. Maybe it will. I don't know. Yeah, no, it doesn't. I'm on my phone and it doesn't let me. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Subscribe. I'll be live again tomorrow for sure. But you guys have a good night.